Hello princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're going to look at some brand new liquid and cream blushes from Rose Inc, Tower 28, YSL, and Melt. Specifically, the cream blushes are additional add-on shades to cream blushes that already existed with Rose Inc, Tower 28, and Melt. But the YSL liquid, kind of liquidy cream blush, that is brand new. And I'm also going to sneak in, we're going to talk about the new additions to the Rose Inc highlighter. Since we were looking at Rose Inc, why not? And Tower 28 has a shade addition to their Jelly On lip glosses as well. So I'll sneak those in. Got a lot of multi-product videos coming up because there's so many new releases and new little additions, just little things. And I wanted you guys to be able to see them all. So we're going to talk about it and we're going to try all of these on and swatch them in two different lightings. We have a lot to do. So the first thing I want to do is talk to you about each of the prices and the scent and all that. And then we'll look at the swatches and get to demoing it. Let's get started here. Rose Inc, first thing we're going to do is look at their Dewy, Divine Dewy Cream Blush. These are refillable blushes. So many of us who have tried them. I'm a big champion of them. Just love them. Rose Inc, I love everything they make. I am really a huge fan of this brand. I picked up two of the new shades because I couldn't resist. In Daylily, which you'll see swatched in a moment, and Delphine. It now comes in 9 shades. 3 of them are new. So I picked up 2 of the 3 new shades that you're going to see, but there are 9 in total, and I urge you to try them. They're $30 each, but you can get the refills for $18. Could you cheat and just get the refills? Sure, why not? Just keep them carefully or switch them in and out. If you have one of the refills, I actually bought them all in the cases because I'm a fool, I don't know. If you have the Rose Inc refills, could you let us know below if they store okay or come in maybe a plastic thing that clips shut? You can save people some cash. Shh, never heard that from me. And while we're at it, we're just going to sneak in because I don't know where else to put it. That Rose Inc has some new highlighters. You know, they're cream highlighters. This one I picked up is an Opalescent. Now they have 5 shades total. They only had 3 before. 2 of them are new. And I picked up one of the new in the shade Opalescent, which is a cool highlighter. You know, I always talk about the cool tone revolution. So many of you are soldiers in the cool tone revolution army. So you'll be happy that this is coming around in a nice cool shade. That's why I picked it up of the 2 new ones. These are also $30 when you get them in the casing and $18 without. Same price as the blushes. And no scent, by the way. No scent to the highlighter or to the blushes. Tower 28 has its Beach Please, which is actually one word, lip and cheek cream blush. This one, no scent either. I just stick my nose in there. This is $20. This is 7 shades, but only 1 new one total. So our 7 shades total, 1 new shade. This shade is called Office Hours, and you're going to see it swatched, and you're going to see me demoing it. The Tower 28 cream blush is kind of, it's a little similar to the Melt that we're going to look at. It's very creamy. This one almost Tower 28 if you haven't played with these before. And like I said, this is only one addition to the 6 already that existed. So you might have tried it already. It's very much almost like a lip product in a compact. So it goes on to the cheek the way almost like a potted lip product would, but it looks really pretty and flushed. You'll see it in the demo. Wears for a really long time. It really does stain the cheeks in a pretty way. And it's also very nice on the lips. Pretty much all of these can be worn on lips and eyes, really. They really can. And if you haven't tried the Tower 28 Shine On Jelly Lip Gloss, that's what it's called. The Shine On Jelly Lip Gloss, they have 12 shades total now. These are really popular. They're only $15, which I know is not cheap, but it's good for this kind of a shade. They have one new shade called Sesame. Which actually I want to put on Sesame. Let me just put on, I'm wearing a little bit of it right now, but I just want to show you me putting it on because I don't really do it in the demo, but we do swatch it. So here's Sesame. Look at how that goes on. It really is kind of a jelly and just so easy to wear and so pretty. And it really has kind of a stickiness to it in a positive way that really makes it last. Let me also, before we move on, show you the Rose Inc highlighter because I devote the demo just to these blushes. So let's try on, it doesn't go with any of the other warm colors I'm wearing, but who cares? Let's try on this really nice, cool highlighter. I'm just kind of tapping it on here, and I'm going to overdo it, just like I overdo the blushes in the demo. I'm just going to overdo it just really so that at home you guys can see it, but it will be swatched, so don't worry. I just kind of want you to see that on me. Really cool. Probably not the best look for the other makeup I have on, but we're just trying things on for you guys to see. You know what things look like. And you will see this swatched in the warm California sunshine too. Okay, moving along at breathtaking speed, we have the only absolutely new product rather than just new shade edition is YSL. You know, YSL has their new line, NU. This is the YSL New Lip and Cheek Balmy Tint. This comes in 3 shades, and I bought the shade Chills. And it's kind of a, if you can see it come up here, it kind of, see it comes up like a, almost like a paste would. And the way it spreads, though you'll see it in the demo, it kind of just spreads like a paste too. And this is good for lips, for cheeks. You could put it on the eyes if you want. There's no rules. And it's really pretty in 3 shades. And this one has a little bit of a eucalyptus-like fragrance that is not bothersome when it is on the face. By the way, the Tower 28 Jelly Lip Gloss, if you're interested, has a little bit of a sweet, almost candy-like scent to it. Last but not least, Melt has added 2 new shades to their very, very popular cream blush lights. This is also for eyes, cheeks, and lips, and it has a very vanilla scent to it. The really fun thing about these Melt blush lights, if you've never tried them before, they have almost, and this sounds negative, but I don't mean it that way, they have almost an oily type of consistency, so they spread extraordinarily easily on lips and cheeks and on eyes. I really like them on, see how that just kind of becomes almost like an oil, and that is actually what I'm wearing right now, so you're getting a preview of the Melt. I'm really a big fan of these, and like I said, they are 10 total now because they have added 2 new shades, and this is the shade Pinched that you will see in the demo and swatched, so don't worry, I haven't left out the information. These are just a delight. If you struggle at all with applying cream shadows, or you feel they kind of go on and stick and don't move, this, you won't have that issue with this one because this is a gliding one, as is the Rose Ink, but this is the thinnest. Whereas the YSL, as you saw, that's a pretty thick paste. This one is the thinnest, okay? Let's take a look before we go to the demo and try all these babies on. Let's take a look at them in first studio lighting. Let me show you what you are looking at here on my arm. In studio lighting, you are seeing the, from left to right, you are seeing the Rose Ink Divine Dewy Cream Blush in Daylily and Delphine, followed by the highlight in Opalescent from Rose Ink. Then we skip a space and you got the Tower 28 Beach Please Lip and Cheek Cream Blush in Office Hours, followed by that little goopy smear there is the Tower 28 Shine On Jelly Lip Gloss in the new shade Sesame, followed by that thicker YSL NU Lip and Cheek Balmy Tint, and that is in the shade Chills. And all the way over towards my wrist is the new Melt Pinched shade, one of 2 new shades in the Melt Cream Blush Lights. And if I didn't tell you, the Melt is $24. I don't know if I left that out. So that's lots of new products and new colors for you guys to look at. I would love for you first, before we go to the demo, let's take that same arm and same knee, lest I forget, out into the warm, very warm California sunshine. Take a look at the same order, same swatches, just brought outside. I really feel that that is how we can see things in their best light, and it really shows off that Rose Ink Cool Tone highlighter the best too, I think. All right, let's take a little break and go to trying these on. Though I am wearing the highlight and the lip gloss, the montage really reflects just all of the blushes that will be labeled on screen. Take a look. me, what do you think? I, and maybe you too, am already familiar with the Rose Inc Tower 28 Melt formulas, but I was not familiar with the YSL New. I will tell you that in the past, the new and new products from YSL I felt were kind of meh. I think this is really pretty. It's very thick, but it's nice and it stays, and I actually really like the shade that I chose. So of all the things from the Saint Laurent New, I have liked this the most so far. I didn't like the other products I tried in the new line. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if I told you this was $26, by the way. The easiest one to work with is by far the Melt. I like to do the Melt in a monochromatic look when I use it, meaning I like to put it, I didn't here, but I like to put it in my eyes, cheeks, and lips. I love a monochromatic everyday look. I think it's just always sophisticated and pretty. And everybody here knows how I feel about Rose Inc. Beautiful cream products. A little bit thicker than the Melt, but beautiful. This jelly lip gloss is a really popular one. For $15, it's a good price for high-end and really comfy and stays kind of a long time too. So some really, really good products from some really trusted, really nice brands. Did you pick any of these up? I apologize, as I have had them sitting here a little bit. Other new releases have kind of pushed them out a little bit, unfortunately, but they have been here and I wanted to go ahead and get them out to you. Plus, I've got a lot of other new, I'm looking at them over there waiting for me. I got tons. We got Clinique. We got a bunch of stuff by Laura Mercier, Ilia. Oh, tons of stuff over there. Kevin Aqua. All sorts of stuff waiting patiently, ever so patiently in line to be reviewed. So definitely stick around for that. Give me all your comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I am getting dangerously, watch your backs, close to 10,000 subscribers, but I definitely need your help to do that. And come over and give a follow over on Instagram and TikTok too. Oh wow, we're really getting all of our bases covered here. I'd like to see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.